Have you ever stopped to think that some everyday foods labeled as poisonous or dangerous might not be exactly what they seem? Welcome to our video, The Truth About Foods Considered Toxic. Here, we will dive deep into the myths and truths behind these foods, unraveling the science that separates fact from fiction. Ever felt confused by so many contradictory pieces of information about what's safe to eat? Afraid of consuming something you believe to be harmful to your health? This video is for you. Let's explore together the hidden benefits and real risks, equipping you with knowledge to make informed food choices. Discover how this understanding can transform your health, well-being, and even demystify ancient beliefs. Stay with us and get ready to see food from a new perspective. Coffee, caffeine, benefits, and risks. Coffee, one of the most consumed beverages in the world, is often debated for its beneficial and harmful qualities, mainly due to its caffeine content. Originating from Ethiopia, coffee has a rich history of use, initially consumed by monks to stay awake during night prayers, before spreading to the Arab world in the 15th century, and subsequently throughout the rest of the world. Its popularity grew due to its unique flavor and stimulating effect, becoming a fundamental element in the daily routines of millions of people. Caffeine, the main active compound in coffee, is known for its stimulating properties, capable of improving concentration, alertness, and reducing fatigue. Studies suggest that coffee consumption can bring various health benefits, including reducing the risk of diseases such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, and some forms of cancer. Moreover, coffee is rich in antioxidants, which can help neutralize free radicals, reducing the risk of chronic diseases. However, caffeine can also present risks, especially when consumed in excess. Adverse effects such as anxiety, insomnia, increased heart rate, and blood pressure are commonly associated with excessive coffee consumption. Individuals with certain health conditions such as cardiac arrhythmias or pregnant women are advised to limit or avoid caffeine consumption. Caffeine tolerance varies significantly among individuals, with some experiencing negative effects even with small amounts. To consume coffee responsibly and safely, it is recommended to moderate caffeine intake, limiting it to about 400 milligrams per day, the equivalent of approximately 4 cups of coffee, depending on the strength of the drink. It's important to consider all sources of caffeine in the diet, including tea, soft drinks, and chocolate, to avoid excessive consumption. Additionally, people sensitive to caffeine or with specific health conditions should adjust their consumption according to medical recommendations. In summary, coffee can be a valuable and enjoyable addition to the diet when consumed in moderation, balancing its potential health benefits with the risks associated with excessive caffeine. As with any food or drink, conscious and informed consumption is the key to enjoying coffee healthily and safely. Chocolate, theobromine, and its effects. Chocolate, derived from the seeds of the cacao tree, is widely enjoyed around the world for its unique flavor and stimulating properties. However, theobromine, one of the main active compounds found in chocolate, is often cited as a potentially toxic or dangerous substance, especially for animals like dogs and cats, due to their much slower ability to metabolize this substance than humans. Historically, chocolate was consumed by the Mesoamerican peoples, such as the Mayas and Aztecs, in the form of a bitter drink, often mixed with spices or chili. Its introduction to Europe in the 16th century led to the addition of sugar, and it quickly became popular. Over the centuries, chocolate was valued not just for its taste, but also for its stimulating properties, being consumed in various forms, from drinks to solid bars. Theobromine, along with caffeine, contributes to the stimulating effects of chocolate. Although theobromine has a milder impact on the human nervous system than caffeine, it possesses diuretic, heart stimulant, and muscle relaxant properties. The nutritional benefits of chocolate, especially dark chocolate, include the presence of antioxidants, such as flavonoids, which can contribute to cardiovascular health and reduce blood pressure. However, the risks associated with chocolate consumption are mainly related to the content of theobromine and the presence of sugars and fats, especially in milk and white chocolates. In large amounts, theobromine can cause symptoms such as insomnia, muscle tremors, tachycardia, and even intoxication, particularly in sensitive individuals or pets. Additionally, high consumption of chocolate rich in sugars and fats can contribute to weight gain and related health problems. To consume chocolate safely, it is recommended to opt for dark chocolate, which contains higher concentrations of cocoa and lower amounts of sugar and fat. Limiting consumption to moderate amounts, especially for individuals sensitive to caffeine or theobromine, is essential to avoid adverse effects. Additionally, it is crucial to keep chocolate away from pets due to their different metabolism that cannot efficiently process theobromine, potentially leading to serious health complications or even being fatal. Cassava, or yuca. Cyanide and proper preparation. Cassava, also known as yuca, is a tuber highly valued in various cultures around the world, especially in tropical regions where it is a primary source of carbohydrates. However, its popularity comes with concerns due to the presence of compounds that can release cyanide, a potentially toxic substance. Originating from South America, cassava was domesticated thousands of years ago and spread to various parts of the world, adapting to different climates and soils. Its use ranges from basic food in the form of flour or tapioca to the production of fermented beverages. Nutritionally, cassava is rich in carbohydrates and provides significant amounts of vitamin C, calcium, and phosphorus, with the advantage of being gluten-free. However, concern about its consumption is related to its content of linamarin, a compound that can decompose into hydrogen cyanide when the roots are improperly processed. Toxicity varies among cassava varieties, being classified as sweet or bitter, with the latter containing higher amounts of linamarin. The risk associated with cassava consumption is mainly in the ingestion of poorly processed roots or in raw form. Cyanide can cause acute intoxication, with symptoms ranging from headaches, nausea, and vomiting to, in severe cases, paralysis and death. However, traditional preparation methods, which include prolonged soaking in water, proper cooking, and fermentation, can significantly reduce cyanide levels, making cassava safe for consumption. To consume cassava safely, it is essential to adopt preparation practices that ensure the elimination of cyanide. This includes peeling and washing the roots thoroughly, followed by a complete cooking process. In some cultures, cassava is left to soak in water for several days, or fermented to make flour or beverages, which also helps reduce toxic compounds. Additionally, it is advisable to diversify the diet, not relying exclusively on cassava as a food source, especially in regions where other sources of carbohydrates are available. In summary, cassava is a versatile and nutritious food that can be safely consumed when properly prepared. Its role in global nutrition is undeniable, but awareness of the correct preparation methods is crucial to avoid the risks associated with its consumption. Tomato and potato. Solanine in green parts. The tomato and potato, both belonging to the Solanaceae family, are widely consumed around the world and valued for their nutritional qualities and culinary versatility. However, these foods can become sources of concern due to the presence of solanine, a toxic glycoalkaloid found in their green parts, such as leaves, stems, and in some cases, in potatoes that turn green due to prolonged exposure to light. Historically, the potato was introduced to Europe in the 16th century, becoming a staple food due to its ability to be stored during the winter and its nutritional value. The tomato, on the other hand, was initially cultivated by the Aztecs and Mayas before being introduced to Europe, where it was initially considered toxic due to its bright red color, erroneously associating it with known poisons at the time. Over time, both foods overcame their initial reputations and became essentials in global cuisine. The solanine present in tomato and potato can offer some benefits, such as fungicidal and natural pesticide properties, helping in the defense of plants against predators. However, in high concentrations, solanine can be toxic to humans, causing symptoms ranging from nausea and vomiting to severe neurological disorders. Toxicity usually occurs when green parts of the potato are consumed in large quantities or when green or sprouted potatoes are ingested. To minimize the risks associated with solanine consumption, it is recommended to avoid eating green parts of tomato and potato. Potatoes should be stored in dark, cool places to prevent solanine formation. If the potato develops green spots or sprouts, these areas should be carefully removed before consumption. Responsible consumption and careful preparation can significantly mitigate the risks associated with solanine, allowing individuals to continue enjoying the nutritional benefits offered by tomatoes and potatoes. Deep-sea fish, mercury and consumption recommendations. Deep-sea fish, such as tuna, swordfish, shark, and marlin, are often valued for their rich textures and intense flavors, making them popular items in many cuisines around the world. However, these fish can accumulate significant amounts of mercury, a toxic heavy metal, due to their high position in the marine food chain. Mercury is dangerous for humans when consumed in large quantities, as it can cause damage to the nervous system, developmental problems in children, and complications during pregnancy. Historically, the consumption of deep-sea fish has roots in various cultures, being appreciated both for its nutritional value and flavor. Over the years, as fishing intensified and environmental studies deepened, concern about mercury contamination in these fish grew. The controversy around their consumption increased with the disclosure of research linking mercury intake to health problems. The nutritional benefits of these fish are notable, including high amounts of high-quality proteins, omega-3, vitamins, and essential minerals. These nutrients are crucial for heart health, brain development, and maintaining a healthy immune system. However, the risks associated with mercury exposure can outweigh these benefits if consumption is not moderated. Mercury is particularly dangerous for pregnant women, breastfeeding women, women planning to become pregnant, and young children, as it can adversely affect the neurological development of the fetus and children. To consume deep-sea fish safely, it is recommended to limit the intake of these species to 1 or 2 servings per month, depending on the species and level of mercury exposure. Alternatives with low mercury content, such as salmon, trout, and herring, can be consumed more frequently. It is also advisable to vary the species of fish consumed to minimize the risks of mercury exposure. Additionally, paying attention to recommendations and warnings issued by public health and environmental bodies can help ensure that fish consumption is both safe and beneficial for health. Artificial sweeteners. Safety debates and research. Artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin are widely used in a variety of diet foods and beverages under the promise of offering the sweet taste of sugar without its calories, thus aiding in weight loss and diabetes control. However, their safety and impacts on health have been subjects of intense debates and contradictory research over the years. Historically, artificial sweeteners were discovered accidentally in laboratories while researchers were searching for new chemical substances or medications. Since then, their popularity has grown exponentially, especially among those seeking low-calorie alternatives to sugar. However, this popularity has come with controversies, especially regarding the long-term effects of their consumption on health. The benefits of artificial sweeteners are often highlighted in terms of weight management and control of conditions such as diabetes, as they do not raise blood sugar in the same way as regular sugar. Additionally, they are considered useful for reducing overall caloric intake, which can contribute to weight loss. However, the risks associated with their consumption cannot be ignored. Studies have suggested possible links between the consumption of artificial sweeteners and an increased risk of certain diseases, including cancer, cardiovascular diseases, and changes in metabolism and gut microbiota. Moreover, there are debates about whether they actually help in weight loss or contribute to weight gain by stimulating appetite and craving for sweet foods. The safety of artificial sweeteners is regulated by international health agencies, which establish limits for safe daily consumption. However, research on their long-term effects is still ongoing, and the results so far have been mixed, contributing to the ongoing controversy. To consume artificial sweeteners safely, it is recommended to follow the consumption guidelines established by health authorities and consider the balance in the diet as a whole. People with specific health conditions or concerns should consult health professionals before making significant changes to their diet, including the introduction or elimination of artificial sweeteners. Moderation is key, and a balanced approach that includes a variety of natural and minimally processed foods is generally considered the best strategy for long-term health. In the world of nutrition, information is key to making healthy and balanced food choices. Today, we explored some of the most debated foods such as coffee, chocolate, cassava, tomato, potato, deep-sea fish, and artificial sweeteners. Each of these foods carries a baggage of myths and truths that can confuse. Coffee and chocolate, for example, are loved by many but also feared for their stimulating effects and content of caffeine and theobromine, respectively. Cassava, a vital source of carbohydrates in many parts of the world, carries the risk of cyanide toxicity if not prepared correctly. Tomatoes and potatoes, essentials in many kitchens, can contain solanine, a toxic substance in their green parts. Deep-sea fish, rich in omega-3, can also accumulate mercury, posing a health risk. And artificial sweeteners, often used as sugar substitutes, continue to generate debates about their safety and impact on health. The central message here is the importance of balance and informed consumption. Understanding the benefits and risks associated with each food can help make choices that support health and well-being without falling into the traps of extremes. We encourage everyone not to stop here. Research and education are key to navigating the complex world of nutrition. Consult health professionals before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you have specific health conditions. And remember, moderation is the key to a healthy and balanced diet. If you enjoyed this content and wish to delve deeper into topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are always bringing valuable and up-to-date information to help you live a healthier and more informed life. We sincerely thank you for taking the time to inform yourself with us today. Your interest in making conscious food choices is the first step towards a healthier life. If you have personal experiences, questions, or suggestions about the topics covered, please share in the comments. Your interaction enriches our community and helps us bring even more relevant content to you. See you in the next video.